Hi, it's just me now, and I just wanted to say happy birthday, and I'm so grateful that you're my cousin. I'm so grateful to have you as such a significant part of my life, and I think over the last 10 years, maybe a little bit more. I think especially since Talia has been born, I feel like we've been developing our relationship more and more, and I've just really appreciated that. And you're such a unique, amazing person to have in one's life. You are incredibly thoughtful, and you go above and beyond to make people feel so special. There have been so many times in my life that you have made me feel incredibly special. And a few of those are my bridal shower, where you made everything unbelievable. My bachelorette party, which was, again, incredible. So many events and moments. Also, you took care of orchestrating my dad's funeral. I mean, that was so selfless and giving, and just it just showed so much love, and I was so grateful for that. And also, even just when I need some help figuring out how to make turkeys, and you send me all the details so that I'm not missing out on any information that I might need to execute perfect turkeys, which I did. They were completely perfect, and my stuffing was completely perfect, and I ordered the perfect chestnuts from Amazon, which are the key. And also all those years that we have spent Thanksgiving and Passover cooking together, that all means so much to me. Every one of those times cooking with you was so special to me, and will be again soon. We will make it back to New York at some point for another holiday. I was hoping it would be this Thanksgiving. Obviously, that's probably not going to happen, but next Thanksgiving, hopefully next Passover, I'll be in that kitchen with you again, because I love that tradition. It's so important to me, and it's just a special time. And of course, polar bear plunge, and so many great rituals that you have really either initiated or perpetuated in our family that we wouldn't have without you, that wouldn't be special, that wouldn't be anything without you. And just having always seen you with the girls, you and Brian, the way you guys parent has always been inspiring to me. And I feel like I've always been learning from you on that front and watching, so that I can do hopefully as good a job with my kids. And I think, there's always going to be more to learn from you, and I love you, and I hope you're having a great birthday, and we're going to celebrate the shit out of it when we can get out of quarantine. And I just adore you, and I'm so grateful for you. Mwah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear friend Jillian. Happy 50th. Can you believe we're 50? I still feel like we're 13, or at least 16 at our joint sweet 16 party, or 40 at our joint 40 party. I can't believe that we've been friends for 37 years, if my math is right. You deserve the best. You're a beautiful person, so smart and energetic and the best of friends. Everything you've done for me has shown like you know how to be the most true and wonderful friend anyone can be. From, you know, finding me a shelter when I needed it twice, actually, and like putting together an apartment for me when I needed to leave France and come back to New York, and set me up as your neighbor, and just all our dinners and pleasure with your wonderful cooking and your wonderful children and your wonderful husband. I'm so happy to have you in my life, and I wish you the best of birthdays. I wish we could be together, but you can see I'm somewhere celebrating my 50th since we're days apart, and it's pretty great here. So I wish you all the best, and I'm sure we'll be friends for the rest of it. I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful year. Bye.
Hi, Jillian. Well, here we are on a diving board, about to leap or twirl or jump into your 50s, and I'm here to help you. I'll be a guide because I am experienced. I've already waded, much to my own shock, into my 60s, and I am a witness of your life. I am a joyful participant in your life, and I'm going to list some of the qualities I love the best about you. And here we go. I'm going to turn this around. Words that describe Jillian: dedicated, deft, skilled, passionate, keen, discerning, curious, which will keep you young and juicy. You're a gamer. I don't know anybody as game as you. You will go many places. I wouldn't consider going for the adventure of it, for the experience of it. You are in the know about all kinds of things in a kind of comprehensive and astonishing way, especially about dance and pie crust or any other thing that you can Google very responsibly and thoroughly about, including bridesmaids' tutus. You're lush, you're growing, you're thoughtful, you're shy, you're boisterous. You have a great laugh. You literally cackle in a way that makes my heart sing when we play charades. You're a great mom. You're a wonderful, vibrant partner as a wife. You are expressive. You're hopeful. You are a grower. You're growing and searching. And you are a participant in a lively, fun, eager, awed, and delightful way. You inspire me. Your artfulness inspires me. I love you. I remember reading your birth announcement. I remember watching you play in Bubble Bath at my house with Jenny. I remember smashing spaghetti onto my table at 56 7th Avenue. And I remember you almost choking my hand to silence my bracelet, which was disturbing Mark Morris at the ballet. But going to ballet with you and going to dance with you is one of the joys of my life. And just knowing you is a joy. Okay, here you go. You're about to jump in. And here we go. 1, 2, plop. Well, there you are. A plop and a plunge. I love you.
Hey, happy birthday, Jillian. I think your 50th birthday year is an amazing achievement in all the ways that, like, reaching that number feels really significant and profound and terrifying, and I'm sure a whole host of emotions. But I imagine that in this pandemic, time, it's got all these other elements to it that I, can only imagine. But I know for me, living with you, for the most part, for the past couple of months, has been a real privilege, and getting to know you as a mom and getting to know you better as a sister has been a real gift. So as shitty as these times are, I feel really grateful for this time in that regard. For your birthday message, I have this passage from a journal entry that Dad made. He didn't do a lot of journal entries, but there's some scattered in all these files that I've been keeping. I'm sure I've mentioned them to you before, and maybe even shared this with you, but I thought I'd read it as part of your birthday tribute. So he wrote this in an airplane, flying, I think, back from Australia to California on January 29th, 1977. So you were 7. And here's what he wrote in it, in this book, in this journal. Dear children, dearest Jenny and Jillian, if indeed this book ever comes to you, know how I have loved you. Know how I love you. Please know my regard, respect, admiration. Please know how I try to protect myself from you, from your mystical and beautiful unfolding into yourselves. Who can really know what it is between parents and children, that primordial mystery never satisfactorily unlocked? But let me say to you from my 33,000 feet aloft what you mean to me. How I love you and admire you. How I would have you be free of me and Cora and my ideas and the stultification of our love. You are us incarnate, yet free, alone, wondrous, beautiful, sensible, sentient, glorious, ours for a brief moment and yet not ours in every real way. Here you are on the very verge of becoming your own selves. God knows what that word is, he writes. Independently, yet you live with us, are subject to us. You could not know the pleasure of speaking to you on the phone last Wednesday, your loving self speaking to me across the ocean and 3,000 miles. Can you know, will you ever know your darling, loving father? Can we touch and know each other now and for some time ahead while we live? Can I impart to you my perceptions, my experiences, my rapture with living? Will your bodies carry some of my love and fury, or will it be all your own? Well, let me say it now, since I've never said it before, and let me write it as though it were my last chance, as if time were crashing in on me, and all that I get said as this writing endures, and all else disappears. Oh wonders, oh marvels, you marvels of life, flawed as are your forebears, and your very flaws enhance your perfection. My angels, my dearest, my children, my Jenny, my Jillian, my loves, my treasures. You are so close to your Father's heart. Why, you are your Father's heart. You lately come by treasured the more for this. I, in my limited and yet wondrous perceptions, I vanishing, comfortable and awkward in my skin, in my being, and yet ever so constant with you, my dearests, my loves, my beautiful children. How can I praise you? Let me count the ways. Blessed Jillian, at lunch yesterday I spoke about you to friends and all your qualities, least forth ever as if never previously encountered. Can children know what pleasure they give to hearts, or does it matter if they do? How lucky I count myself to have been given the chance to be the father of Jenny and you. Happy birthday, Jillian.